Big up, guys. Big up, guys. Once again, my third stream of the day, New Year's Day. Pretty gutted and disappointed with this game. Not much I can say about it. It's both teams cancelled each other out. It's really hard to say how what great moments there were in this game. There were some moments, sporadic moments of good things, but ultimately I thought it was flat. I felt it was a flat game. Two teams cancelling each other out. I thought Spurs were boring and negative, but that's the way Frank seems to be. Away from home, I don't think we've done enough either, to be quite honest with you. I think, of course, both teams pretty good defensively. I suppose you've got to say that. We've both done pretty well there. But, ultimately, I thought it was disappointing and not great. Yes, it's a point and, clean sheet. I suppose you can say that. And we are still unbeaten now for 3 games, obviously. But, I was gutted. I expected more from us here. I really did. I actually think Spurs were there for the taking. I don't think much of them, really. And, haven't really also got all their best players in the team, let's be honest. And they have still got some good players, but Van der Ven was brilliant. Of course, was excellent tonight again, and but they haven't got all their greatest players there at the moment. The Kulusevskis or Madisons or whatever are not even playing, and I still think we should be doing better than that. And I really am a bit disappointed. I think both teams set out not to lose the game. Both managers set it up to be that way, and I will just go quickly into this now. The actual report of the game, and then I'll bring my guest on, which of course is Harry again. I'll bring him on very soon. At Spur 92. I'll bring him on very soon, but I'm just gonna go through this quickly. And there it was, Brentford 0, Spurs 0. Bees begin 2026 with goalless draw at Gtech. Brentford began 2026 with a goalless draw against Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. Vitaliano went closest for the Bees, testing Guglielmo Vicario with a powerful header during the second half, but the points were shared at Gtech Community Stadium. Head coach Keith Andrews made one change to the side that lined up against Bournemouth on the 27th of December, which Jordan Henderson, of course, replaced Matthias Jensen, who was named among the substitutes. Brentford had the ball in the back of the net inside the opening 5 minutes, unfortunately offside, I believe. Yannick swung in the corner from the right and Vicario parried Nathan Collins' header. Kevin Schade reacted fastest and finished from close range, but the forward was, offside. Unfortunately, it would have been a brilliant start from us, superb. And you see that stat, we hadn't actually scored from a corner all season, which is a bit surprising, but we hadn't scored. But that would have changed it. Unfortunately, he was offside. The opening half an hour passed with little goal-mouth action, but there was no lack of intensity on a crisp night in West London. Richarlison knocked the ball across the penalty area for Archie Gray, who headed on target, but Collins, on his 100th appearance for the Bees, had sensed the danger and made an important block. Yeehaw Yarmouk then blazed over the crossbar from 20 yards. In the final seconds of the half, Wilson Odebear's effort following the Spurs corner was blocked, and the Bees launched a quick counter-attack. Schade latched on to Keane Lewis Potter's through ball and cut in from the left, but was dispossessed by Pedro Porro. Henderson was first to the loose ball on the right and clipped across to the back post, but his delivery was just too high for Igor Thiago, and Tottenham cleared their line. 5 minutes after the restart, Christian Romero had a shot blocked and Mohamed Kudus' snapshot whistled over Kieran Kelleher's crossbar. Following some excellent combination play between Sharda and Thiago, Yarmouth found Lewis Potter in a central position inside the penalty area with a low cross from the left. But the former Hull City man scuffed his shot and Tottenham again had to wait. Referee Andy Madley took centre stage in the 56th minute. Romero appeared to have brought down Thiago. Yes, there was that. And I also believe he handballed it twice because it hit his arm when it went down on the ground, and then that arm and then his other arm as well when it came up. So how the hell was that not, two handballs? And really, you could say he didn't really get the ball either there. And I don't know how that Romero gets away with half of what he does, to be honest. He was on that, cusp of that all night long of going over the top and getting, a red. I mean, whether it would have made a difference, I don't know, him being sent off. But might have given us an even better chance. But then again, I thought the referee was poor again there. I think VAR couldn't get involved again for some reason, but for me, it was a red card. I mean, he probably pretty much caught Thiago and handballed it twice. I'm sorry, guys, it's fucking stupid. It's useless. Yeah, again, I think. Obviously, I'll talk to Harry about that in a minute and see what he thinks. But yeah. Preventing the striker from racing towards goal, but Madley allowed play to continue. Moments later, Gray was sandwiched between Collins and Sharda and went down in the Brentford area. There was a VAR check for a possible spot kick, but Madley's on-field decision of no penalty was upheld, and I thought that I don't think there was little in that. I think he got the ball. They both were there, Collins and Sharda. I didn't think there was a foul there, but Henderson's penalty. I wish it was a penalty. Henderson's delivery from the right was met by Janelt, and the German's header was brilliantly saved by Vicario, who launched himself to his left to get a strong hold to the ball. Michael Chiodi won his battle with Jed Spence and cut the ball back from the byline for Thiago, but the Brazilian lifted over the crossbar and into the west stand. A bit disappointing from him again, I thought. Not really on it tonight, Thiago, I didn't think. Lewis Potter flicked Chiodi's long throw towards goal, and Vicario punched away on the goal line under pressure from Christopher Ayer. Deep into stoppage time, substitute Randall Kolo Moani picked out Richarlison, and the Brazilian's first-time strike was comfortably held by Kelleher. So these were the two teams: Brentford 4-3-3, Kelleher, Chiodi, Ayer, Collins, Henry, Henderson, Janelt, Yarmouth, Jensen came on for him in the 80th minute. Lewis Potter, Thiago, Sharda, Nelson came on for him in the 80th. Salzfeld, Marson, Hickey, Danenberg, Pinnock, Damsgaard, Konat, Nunez, and Donovan. And for Tottenham, 4-3-3 also. Vicario, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Spence and Kerr, Palinia, Tell came on for him in the 79th. Gray, Kudus, Richarlison, Odobert, Kolo Moani came on for him in the 67th. Subs, Kinski, Austin, Dragusin, Danzo, Davis, Scarlett, Olasesi. Attendance 17,141. So I'll bring on my guest now and see what he makes of all this. Happy New Year, Brian, and hope you're well. What can we say about this game, though? A bit disappointing, mate. What I would say with this.
But like, for me, yeah, like the midfield we had, I wasn't expecting much, Like,
Yeah,
because obviously Bergval was out, so we had zero creativity, and then so we had Gray, Bentancur, Paulina as a midfield three, which is never really going to work, I don't think, in terms of like progressing the play.
yeah,
I kind of think like Frank was kind of stuck because the only alternative he could have done, which he did late on in the game, was bring on another attacker. He brought on Tell like on the 79th minute and put Kudus in the 10. But apart from that, I guess he could put Odegaard in the 10. But even then, there's not much you can really do with the midfielders we have left. And then if you play one of the attackers, it means you can't bring someone off the bench. So I think he was kind of stuck with the team he could put out. And then our defense is the same situation because we have no other fullbacks. And then, this is what you're left with, really. That's all we have. This is what we're left with. We had two keepers on the bench, literally. So I wasn't expecting much from the game when I saw the midfield. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I agree with that. Almost fell asleep. Thought we needed to see more changes from Keith. Yeah. I just think both teams were just looking to cancel each other out and go for the draw, go for the point. And I really felt so disappointed with the game in the end. Thought there could have been more there. 2 goals we've had on New Year's Day in all them games.
Yeah. Palace Fulham. Yeah.
Terrible, wasn't it? I mean, we had like
I watched the Liverpool game before, and it was boring. Like nothing happened in that.
Yeah, like New Year's Eve, we had a load of goals in the games, and now New Year's Day, hardly anything, and it was 3-0. See the Sunderland Man City game. I mean, there's actually loads of chances for City in that one. But well done to Sunderland, I think. Good point for them.
We got them next on Sunday, so.
I watched Sunderland.
Yeah, at home, yeah. I'm dreading it, to be honest, because they defend really well. They're so organised. They just, they're really good. And they've lost players after.
Yeah, I rate Sunderland. Very good team, and they're definitely going to stay up, let's be honest. So they're going to be well up there, probably in the top 10 at least. So I don't know where exactly, maybe 7th, 8th, I don't know, possibly. But I know they'll be up there. But yeah, I thought that was sort of gives Arsenal hope that they drew with them. And they're still clear.
They got Bournemouth away next Arsenal, actually, on Saturday.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but what did you think of the instance here, though, Harry, with the thing with Romero?
Yeah,
I thought she'd been sent off.
I thought the first one was fine. It's more his when he goes down and he moves his hand, not the first time it hits his hand, the second time. I was surprised he didn't give it, if I'm being honest. I was really surprised he didn't give a foul, like a handball for it. I was really surprised. The other stuff, I don't know, because Romero is just, this is why I don't really like him as our captain, because he's just a loose cannon. I just don't trust him. With Van der Ven, he can be aggressive, but he doesn't do the stuff Romero does, where he just either just runs up front, because there was I don't know if you saw in the game, there's 2 or 3 instances where Romero just ran up front, and then he just comes back later on, and I'm just like, what are you doing? And then and it's just, that's why I don't like him as a captain. So, but I did think it was a handball, because not the first instance, the second instance when he's already on the floor and he hits, like, swings his hands sort of that way. But I was very surprised the VAR didn't check it or like nothing happened, if I'm being honest. Like, I was very surprised.
Apparently they couldn't get involved, VAR, because they didn't think it was a foul in the first place, so they couldn't get involved.
Oh, all right.
That's fucking mad, mate. I think it's dumb, and I don't know what's going on with it, to be honest. It's just scrap it, to be honest. I really do. It's just not doing anything. It's not always helping anyway. So I don't know.
But I don't understand the rulings of it, really. Like, obviously now we have semi-automated offsides, which is good, but then it's like, in the sense of like what they can and can't get involved in, I don't really understand it. Because the instances where they're like big incidents, they're missing them. Like I think a lot because of the like phaser play, whatever you call it, and then other stuff that you're like, oh, this should take 1 minute to decide. Well, not even 1 minute, probably like 10 seconds to decide whether it's a foul or not. They spend like a minute, 2 minutes to decide whether it's. It's like I don't.
Mate, it's fucking. I don't know what to make of it. To be honest, I'm not sure it's really helped. I mean, I think it started well when we first got it in, but I don't know what's gone wrong with that. It's just not working now, and I think it should be scrapped. To be honest, but there we go. But yeah, getting back to this game, what did you make of the Archie Gray one? Do you think that was a penalty or not?
I don't know, because the angle they showed us, I don't think was very good, and then they showed us the other angle, but it's hard to tell because the reason I say it's hard is because there's two of them on him, so I can't tell, like, when the ball, when who had the ball and who was touched. It was quite hard to work out, but I'm surprised they didn't check that. They didn't check it though, because I thought he did touch him, but I just don't know. Like, if he already had the ball, didn't have the ball, or it was just like he swung a foot to trap the ball and he missed or something. Like, the problem is like it wasn't a very interesting game. It wasn't an interesting game, and we didn't create next to nothing really. Yeah.
I kept waiting for a football match to break out, mate, didn't you? I thought, when's it going to kick off, When's it going to happen?
I was quite surprised with you guys because at home, like you're really good. So I thought you'd actually come at us a lot more, but you didn't, which is quite surprised about, especially with the midfield we picked. I thought, oh, Brentford would come at us. And I was surprised he left Damsgaard on the bench because I thought if he was playing, maybe he could do something to us. Our midfield was just not strong. Like Gray was clearly the weak link because I don't think he affected the game that much. I know he had that headed chance, but I don't think he affected the game at all. And he could have just put Damsgaard there and it would have pushed us even further back probably. But he only brought him on, didn't he? I think quite late.
Yeah, well, he nearly did, but he didn't come on in the end. But I thought he would have been ideal to bring on, but strange, really. I mean, it was the only change was Henderson coming in for Jensen for us. So
yeah.
I thought he'd done okay. Henderson tried his best. I don't think we all done enough collectively. I think Thiago was disappointing as well for us. I really do.
Yeah, he missed that chance as well. Well, chance from the side. Yeah,
he didn't look really at it. I don't think tonight for some reason. But it's so disappointing, and I think you lot as well. I just think you look so negative, and they're saying you're boring, saying boring Tottenham and whatever, so you're hearing that.
The problem is though, is like, Kulusevski and Maddison have been out since forever. Yeah. I mean, I don't know when they're back. Apparently Kulusevski is going to be back training in this month, apparently. I don't know. The Spurs injuries are just a mystery to me. When we hear so many mixed messages from the club about like who's injured and who's not, and the time span. Obviously, we sold Johnson. Like, he's gone to Palace. It's not official yet, but he was obviously not even on the bench. But like, Odegaard played on the left today, and a lot of fans have been calling for him to get like a run of games or to start him. So he starts him, but then Odegaard spends most of the game cutting inside, which I didn't really understand, because I thought he's going to play Odegaard. He's going to play him wide, or I don't know if it was Odegaard doing this or Frank. Like, I don't know. Odegaard playing wide, and then because obviously Spencer's always going to cut in. So I thought we were going to see more of Odegaard going down the byline, but he seemed to play more infield, which I thought was a bit weird. And then Kudus, I mean, as usual, he gets the ball and 3-4 men are on him and he can't get out and he tries dribbling out and then he loses the ball. And so our two creative players were kind of just null and void because we had no creator in the middle. And that's why I was quite surprised you guys didn't play Damsgaard, because if you were at home, like, you could probably done something, to be honest.
Well, I originally looked at the lineup and the formation. I thought, looks like I probably will be getting at Spurs here and going attacking them and everything. And then we ended up being just sort of, negative and not playing our best. At times, I think we done some good stuff. There were some, we were on the front foot at times, but that was sporadically and. And you not even less so as well. You didn't really produce enough, I don't think, in front of Darwin, which was strange. But that seems to be your way, though, isn't it? Now, you seem to try and soak things up and maybe get a goal on the break or something, or a late goal, or try.
I think Frank's aware that our forwards, even though he wouldn't say it publicly. Because obviously he's praised Richarlison, but he can't really do that. Obviously, he's still got this player or players for like another 6 months at least. A lot of them, before selling. You can't sell all of them at the same time and bring like 20 players. But what I'm saying is that I think he knows, and I said this in the beginning of the season. He knows the limitations and the lack of quality we have up front. He won't publicly say it, but he clearly knows, because in order to like compensate for that, we've had to be more defensive, because we know we can't score 3 or 4 goals. Like, we don't have the capability, or our strike and forwards, whatever, playing them, just don't have the capability to hit those sort of numbers. Like Richarlison's biggest goal total, I think, in the Premier League is 13 goals or something. So, and you got obviously Solanke's injured. Mwani's only on loan. Odebert's a youngster. Tell's a youngster. On the right, we just have Kudus, literally just have Kudus, and he's been triple teamed basically. And then the midfield, we bought in Xavi, but obviously suspended. And then obviously all our other number 10s are injured. So he knows that we don't have like the players to really play this expansive way. That's why I think he's compensating by just being more pragmatic, at least for the moment. That's what I think. If we get better players and he still plays this way, then I might probably change my opinion. But for now, I think he's just compensating for the fact that we just can't create many goals. So we're better off trying to keep the score low or not conceding, and then trying to get a goal and just trying to keep the score at like 1-0. Because we have a lot of 1-0s this year, 1-0, 2-0. Because I think he knows we don't have prolific strikers. Like, he knows.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? But I mean, the transfer window is open now, Harry. Do you think you're going to get anyone in? I mean, I think we need to as well, to be honest, looking at that. I think we need at least 1 or 2 other players.
Now Johnson's gone, I think we're definitely going to sign an attacker. I just don't know who it's going to be, because I don't think they're going to let him go.
Yeah. A lot of talk about City, Bob and all that, from Man City and...
Bob, I heard Bob's going to Dortmund. And then Savino's got injured tonight, which doesn't really help because we were linked with him strongly. But the biggest link is Diamonde, he's currently in AFCON now, I think. That 19-year-old at Leipzig. But I don't know if he's the answer. He can't be any worse than Johnson. So. But the price I've seen quoted from is insane. It's like insane. Yeah. So I think we're going to bring an attacker in 100%. I don't think it'll be 2. It might not be 2 or 3 though. I think it might be like maybe 1 attacker and 1 midfielder, or maybe 3 at the most, because we've never really brought in more than 2 or 3 players in January historically. But you never know, because it's not new owners, but Levy's gone, so maybe the new team, Vinay and this other guy, will do things differently. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see with that, because they got rid of Johnson pretty quickly.
Yeah. I think at least with Johnson, though, you were guaranteed at least a few goals at times. He did score some goals, but other than that, he probably was in and out at times. The games didn't do enough, but he did at least come up with goals. I mean, Europa League, he scored an important one there, didn't he? So in that final.
Yeah.
You know.
I think with Johnson, the problem is, I think if Frank played like a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3 like he did at Brentford during that period, I think Johnson might have had a place in the team. But because he's clearly either he's been told to play back four, because I heard something about that he was kind of told to play back four by the club. I don't know how true that is, or he's decided the players he has to play a 4-2-3-1 because that's what is going to get the best out of them. And then as a consequence, Johnson's not going to play well on the right wing in that formation, so he's kind of scrapped him. So I don't really know. Like, I think if we played a 5, like you guys played in Buemo and Vista as the 2. I think if we played that way, maybe Johnson could have got in because he kind of could have played as like a second striker. But we don't play that way, so that's why I think he's being sold as well.
Yeah. What do you make of the other news today about Maresca leaving Chelsea?
Oh, I heard he's going to City next summer. So,
oh, really? Yeah.
But I knew about this like a month ago. I don't know where I saw it. I can't remember where I saw it. Basically, there was a lot of talk that he was talking to City or interested in City. And then it went quiet. And then I heard his home problems at Chelsea. But it's apparently to do with the co-owner. It's not to do with Bodie. It's to do with the other guy or something, the co-owner of Chelsea.
Yeah.
He wants more players, basically, or something like that. Maresca, and they don't want to give it to him. That's part of the problems I read. So I'm kind of not surprised because they keep changing managers, but I don't understand it in the sense of like, have you seen the list of the candidates that they're looking at?
Well, I've only heard about Liam Rosenior so far. I haven't seen any.
Because apparently Fabrizio put a report earlier saying no Zidane, no Klopp, no Mourinho. So no big names are on the list. So none of the like big ones. No Fabregas, he wants to stay at Como. No Glasner because he won't leave till June. And apparently Chelsea want to appoint someone now. So the biggest name is Rosenior. But like, why would Maresca go and get him Rosenior? I don't understand. I don't get it.
Don't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it, man?
Because he's only done well at Strasbourg in Germany. Like, I don't know how it's going to translate to Chelsea. Like Chelsea's like way bigger.
You thought they would go for a bigger name, surely, than him. I mean, he's not bad. He's obviously not a bad coach, but shouldn't they have had? And then they're saying, well, look, they got Maresca in. He wasn't a massive name anyway. He done what was it, Leicester before. But he wasn't a real big name, was he, really, when you think about it? And so they could do the same now with Rosenior. But
I just don't get it. Because they sacked Poch, remember, after the year. Yeah. And he was starting to form a team with Gallagher. But I heard Poch left because also they wanted to sell Gallagher, and Gallagher was his captain, remember? So there was that issue as well. So that's why Poch got sacked / wanted to leave at the same time. I think it's the same situation with Maresca again, where but this time he wants more players and they don't want to give it to him. That's what I've heard, but I don't know how true it is. So they're going to bring Rosenior now. Is Rosenior just going to? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going to. Yeah.
I don't know.
I even saw Lampard as like on the odds. So I'm like, what's going on? Lampard's doing well at Coventry, so.
I mean, it's got to be quite a few other big names out there, surely, that they would go for. It's got to be.
Not really. Top. I mean, there's Terzic. Is it Terzic? Is he still out of a job? He was at Dortmund, wasn't he? Terzic.
Yeah, I think so.
There's not really anyone until the World Cup ends. I think it's going to be a lot more in the summer, but for now, I don't know. There's not really anyone out there.
So could he just be like temporary then? Do you think?
No, I think they're going to get him in long term. But I don't know how it's going to help. Like I don't get the choice. I don't.
No. But then again, I don't think they're going to win it. I obviously weren't going to win the Premier. I don't think Chelsea.
No, they weren't going to win the Premier. Yeah.
I don't know what else, whether they win maybe FA Cup or Carabao Cup or whatever, but you know, in the semis there, of course. So, and then obviously you got what's it? Is it your Champions League? They're in that.
They're in the Champions League. Yeah, they're in the Champions League. Yeah,
but I'm not sure they'd probably win that either. But yeah, it's quite tough really for whoever's going to come in now, because they've got some hard games City now coming up as well.
Does that mean you're going to have a caretaker in charge that day? I guess because I don't think, unless they appoint someone tomorrow, I guess they're going to have a caretaker in charge.
I mean, I don't even know who they got there, man. It's like their what's it, second to him, left hand man, or whatever you call him there.
The assistant. I don't know who he is. I
don't really know much of his staff, mate. You know, so I don't know for sure. But you know, surely if they're going to get, say, this was senior in, they've got to get him in soon. You know, before the City game, because it's been quite tough, isn't it? And you know, you got Arsenal as well. They got Arsenal not long after that as well, haven't they? So it's not going to be easy for them.
Whoever comes in's got a big run of games straight away, really.
Yeah. They're going to be thrown in at the deep end straight away, pretty much, aren't they?
First game, City away. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of the season.
Can't get much tougher than that, could you?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, man. But, you know, but yeah, I think it's somehow you could do like Sunderland did tonight and hold them. I mean, I don't know how they did, to be honest, but I know City had a load of chances, apparently, but yeah, but somehow, you know, they held them to 0-0, and I don't know. But I think it's going to be tough for Chelsea now, whoever they bring in. But we'll wait and see.
I just don't know what they're trying to do. That's what I don't understand. I don't know what they're trying to do. So, like, I don't know what they're trying to achieve.
Yeah, I mean, going back to, like, you've got some transfer news here. Obviously, Villa has signed a player.
Yeah, the Brazilian.
Well. Yeah, another Alisson from Gremio. 10.5 million. Don't really know much about him, to be honest, but
I have no idea who he is. But didn't West Ham agree deals for like 2 players or something? I think today.
Possibly. I don't know. I didn't see today. I must have fell through or something, I think. Yeah, he's only 19. This bloke, 19-year-old, subject to a medical. 1.8, worth 8.7 million plus a further 1.8 in performance-related add-on. And let's see, because I'm on the transfer thing here. I don't really, they're not nothing. Well, it looks like Brentford. I didn't even know we had this bloke, this Ewan Morgan. I'd never heard of him. Apparently, he's gone to Shrewsbury. I never heard of him, man. I didn't even know we had him.
Obviously, young, 19-year-old.
Yeah. So he's gone there, but I don't know. I've never seen him or heard of him playing, so I just had no clue about that. But I mean, there are plenty of. I know Liverpool had signed somebody apparently as well.
Did they?
Another youngster.
Oh, okay.
Trying to find it. Where is it now? Because I've done it on my stream earlier. I said about it. I think he's a younger player. Let's just try and get it. Here it is, I think. Hold on. I thought I had it just then. Where the fuck's it gone? But anyway, what? Oh yeah, here it is. Liverpool close to surprise signing as Real Madrid opts against Anfield raid. So you've got that as well.
It's not. Yeah, Guahi's talking to No, Guehi's talking to Bayern Munich. I was reading.
Who else?
Guehi's talking to Bayern Munich.
Oh, Gahey. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, that's it. It's Joel Ordonez, I think his name is.
I don't know how.
Yeah, from Club Brugge, centre back. But I think they were saying he has actually signed or something. The agreement's in place. Liverpool will reportedly pay Ordonez a fortune in salary. It's close to €4 million, £3 million, 3.41 million euros, I think. A year, almost triple his current salary at Club Brugge.
Wow.
He's only 21, Ecuadorian international. Chelsea had previously shown interest in the defender, but that has since cooled, it claimed. Well, they
do need defenders, though, Liverpool, to be fair. They do actually need them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, another one I haven't heard of, but
he must be good. Konate's a mess, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
even tonight, I watched the game. They weren't that great.
Oh, what, Liverpool? Yeah. It was pretty poor, wasn't it? Against Leeds, man.
Do you think he's in trouble? Do you think Slot's in trouble or not?
Possibly. I mean, if he does go though, who would get it? I mean, would you go back to Klopp? Would Klopp come back?
Maybe Klopp came back.
I mean, he could. He said, I think he said only Liverpool he'd come back for, wouldn't it? He'd only come back to Liverpool.
So, 2 years off, and he comes straight back to Liverpool.
Yeah, well, but I mean, though, he was successful with them, wasn't he? So let's be honest. And Slot won it with his team, with Klopp's team.
It's like when Mourinho went back to Chelsea, I guess. Yeah. Back in the day, yeah.
Oh yeah, but I think that possibly may happen, but I don't know. And there's this as well. Man United fight going for Conor Gallagher, battling for him apparently.
We need someone like him right now. Yeah.
So there's quite a few things going on in transfer windows.
Yeah, mine might arrive in Tottenham for Gallagher. Yeah.
Yeah. United and Tottenham. Yeah. So you're obviously after him, but
we both need him, to be honest.
I mean, do you think he's that good though? Because I mean, why is he being put out on loan? Or was he? Yeah, he's obviously on loan from Chelsea, isn't he? So
hasn't he signed permanently from FSCO? Hasn't he?
Sorry.
Hasn't he? Isn't he at FSCO permanently though?
Oh, I thought he was only on loan there.
Is he?
That's what I thought. But Atletico Madrid. Yeah, we caught a promising. No, it's not. Maybe he was permanent. Maybe he was, but
just check.
I thought he was only on loan.
Maybe he was on loan initially. Let me just check. No, it's permanent. It was at Palace on loan. Yeah, he was at Palace on loan.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, getting back to this, Harry. What I mean, I'm going to go into the player ratings. I always generally do this in my reactions. So I do my players, and then we get onto yours. But I thought overall, I suppose you can go with a good defensive performance. You can say that's a positive. And we were pretty good at the back, I thought. Really good. Kelleher didn't have much, though. Didn't have much to do, did he, Kelleher? Let's be honest. And
he didn't have to do anything. Yeah.
Not really. You had no real threat up front. And I think it was fairly easy for him. So, but overall, I thought he'd done okay. Whatever he'd done, I'll give him an 8. I thought Chiodi was superb again, actually. Long throws, going forward well again as usual. Really threatening, with the long throws and everything. So I'm going to give him an 8 as well. I thought Henry looked secure at the back and good at the back. Got a lot of pace, as we know, and that helps. So I think I'll give him an 8. I mean, they're all going to get at least 8s. I think. Defence. I was firm, was great at the back, really, really tough. Great tackle, actually. I think he done a great one. I think to deny it, was it Richarlison or somebody having a chance?
Richarlison. Yeah.
So for me, I think he's probably like one of the best as well. Because generally I don't rate him. I think he's can be a bit dodgy, a bit useless at times. But I thought tonight, he was superb. So I'm going to give him a 9, actually. And the same for Collins. I thought he was back to probably his best tonight as well in defence. So I'm going to give him a 9. It's really hard to come up with someone that's really outstanding, though, that really done something. And to me, I think one of them, I'll probably give Collins a higher man of the match. Probably a joint man of the match for those two. Because there's no one else that really stood out for me, you know. Henderson was decent. I don't think he was at his very best. I think I'll give him a 7. Yarmulke was decent at times, very good at times. I'll give him a 7 as well. Jensen came on for him, didn't do a lot, 5. Thiago, very disappointing with him tonight. Not his best at all. I think Romero also kept him quiet, and Van der Ven, of course. So I'll give him a 6 for trying. He had a go at times, trying to do things, but not great. Lewis Potter, I thought, was not bad. I thought he had some good things he done. I'll give him an 8. And Sharda looked threatening at times. You know, he's still again. I thought he looked pretty good, very, very quick, as you know, coming out with the ball and good moments up front. So I'll give him an 8 as well. Reece Nelson came on. A rare appearance from him. A bit like at Arsenal, really, isn't it? He very rarely plays. But yeah, I actually thought he done okay when he come on, Reece Nelson. He added a bit more, so I'll give him a 7, I think. So that was it for mine. What about Tottenham?
Vicario, about a 6, I guess. Porro, about a 6. Spence, 7. Paulinho, 6. Romero, I'm going to give him a 4. I wasn't happy with it. Van der Ven, 8. Gray, 5. Gray, 5. Bentancur, 7. Richarlison, 5. Kudus, 6. And Odobert, 5, I guess. Not much to shout about.
No, not really. What about the subs that come on? What about Tell? Do you think he done anything? Or?
No, he didn't do anything. And Marnie didn't do anything either. I think Marnie really touched he didn't touch the ball much. And Tell, I only remember him touching the ball 3 times, I think, that whole game.
Yeah. There's not a lot to say, is there, about this? I mean, who would be your man of the match for Tottenham? Who would have been?
Probably Van der Ven, just because he made most of the clearances.
Yeah, he was superb again, Van der Ven, really. Very, really outstanding. So, one of your best players there, obviously, and I just wish we could have got somebody like him, you know. But he's going to be very hard to, you know. Do you think it'd be hard to keep hold of? Do you think you're going to get a lot?
I heard they're going to give him a new contract, and I can't remember how much he's on, but they're going to make him. I can't remember if he's going to be doubled or tripled his salary. I can't remember. I think he's only on 60 grand a week or something. 56. Like, he's not on a lot, so they're gonna give him a new contract with a massive pay rise. How much, whether he'll stay or not in the long term, I don't know, because it's just, if we don't move forward, I don't know why he would stay, because I think he's the only player we have that can play in probably every other team in the league. I think he'd start for even Arsenal, City, Liverpool. I think he walks into Liverpool's team now because, I mean, look at their defensive problems.
Yeah.
Villa, all this. I think he can play for any team in the league and most teams in Europe. Like, Van der Ven's that good. Romero, on the other hand, I don't know. I think a lot of people need to realize that he's not as good as everyone thinks. Like, the problem with Romero, right, is you can, in one good game in every 5. So one game he'll play like an 8, 9 out of 10, and everyone will be like, he's amazing. And the other 4 games, like today, he'll just be really poor or be really rash. But the thing with Van der Ven is, every week, 99% of the time, he'll give you at least an 8 out of 10 every week.
Yeah, but he's actually quality. He's Van der Ven, and you're lucky to have a player like that. You really are.
Yeah.
But whether you can keep hold of him is another thing. But
long term, I mean, like I said, he could play for, I think, most teams, and I think he could start for every team in the league. I don't know about the whole of Europe. Like, I don't know about Bayern Munich or Real Madrid or Barcelona. I don't know much about them nowadays, because Real Madrid and Barcelona aren't the same as they were back in the day. But yeah, or like PSG. I don't know if he'll start for PSG, but he's that good. I think he'll play for most teams in Europe and probably every team in the league. I think he starts for Arsenal, starts City, starts for Chelsea, and Chelsea fans, I know, don't like their defenders. So yeah. So he's that good. I think he's that good.
There's the table anyway. So we're 9th. We're 27. I suppose that's a decent point for us in the end, I guess you could say. But
we're on 26.
We've got Everton next. We've got Everton away. So
that's a hard game.
Yeah, they're above us, 1 point above us. So
we're 12.
You're down in 12.
Yeah. Well, Newcastle are the same points as us. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's quite tight there, isn't it? There's not much between them, really.
But Villa, Villa steamed ahead of everyone.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if we can somehow, beat Everton. I mean, we've got to play. We've got to win an away game at least sometime again. I think we've only won 2.
Apart from Wolves, yeah.
I think
you won at Wolves, didn't you? And Lewis Potter scored 2 goals, I think.
Yeah. If we didn't beat Wolves, we just were to give up, wouldn't we? At the bottom with 2 points, So I think everyone nearly pretty much beats them, didn't they? So
apart from Tottenham and United, I guess United lost. Spurs. Brighton, Brighton, the only other team they've got points off. So it's Tottenham, United, and Brighton. They got points off.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the score against you then? What they got?
1-1. It was like United 1-1.
Oh, yeah. That was a bit disappointing, surely, to only draw them. But
we just about drew as well. I think Palhinha scored in like the last minute.
Yeah. The only thing is, as well, they're going to beat somebody, aren't they?
Eventually, they're going to win a game, surely. Yeah.
You'd think. And then who's going to be the unlucky team that it happens to,
Probably us. Because Spurs have really bad. We have a really bad record against Wolves. Like, we haven't beaten them in like 3 years or something like that.
And they are really poor now, aren't they? Let's be honest. They're terrible.
The worst. Yeah, because I heard Palace were interested in Strand Larsen, but Wolves said no for now, because Mateta's been linked with United. Quite interesting. But
yeah, I didn't think much of that Strand Larsen, though. I don't know. I don't think he's that special.
He hasn't scored a goal this year, so.
That's certainly all it, isn't it? But
I think he's got 1. He's got 1, actually. I think he's got 1. But Yeah, look at Wolves, 11 goals, 40 conceded.
Oh, yeah, it's not looking good for them, is it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So, Burnley, West Ham, they could be down as well. But I mean, there's Forest are still down there as well.
Leeds is
I think
picking up a bit.
Leeds are, they are really going up. So, I think they'll be safe.
I think West Ham, Burnley, Wolves are going down. I know West Ham are signing players now, but I also read today that Paqueta wants to leave. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I think he's been wanting to go for a while, probably.
The problem is they have no creative. If they let him go, who's going to be the creative player? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, do you think he could be out of a job again? What's his name? The manager? Yeah, he could be out of a job again. Do you think, or not? Or
but it's funny. He's one of those managers bounces around like the same level club. He was at Forest, Wolves. Now he's at West Ham. I mean,
Yeah, Nuno. He's kind of because he was with you, wasn't he? He didn't work out with you either, did he?
10 games, yeah. I think there's just certain managers that can't manage at like higher level clubs. Like they'll do like you look at Moyes, he did well. I thought he did well at West Ham, but like Everton, West Ham are kind of the bottom 10, let's say. But he can maybe make a team like that top 10 or top 8, whatever, because the expectations are a lot less. At United, Moyes' expectations were like so high. I don't think it was ever gonna work out.
Yeah,
I think with certain managers, like Frank, it could be the case with Frank, but I guess we'll wait and see whether he can manage a like Spurs compared to someone like Brentford, whether the expectations are like lower. I think like Spurs, we expect this is our fans, right? They expect attacking football, us between Europe every year, win things as well. Like at Brentford, I don't know what your expectations are. Like I guess it's maybe trying to get top 10. And then maybe a trophy. I don't know. And obviously, you have a lot less money. Frank has we have a lot more money we can spend, which obviously is why we have higher expectations, I guess. But whether Frank can translate that to like Spurs, I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think he will keep his job then, Frank? Do you think he's going to stay there, or do you think they move him on if they're not happy with the style of play or whatever else, or because he's pretty boring, isn't it? It's negative what he's doing. It's not looking great.
Problem is like the reason I'm against sacking him was number one, like I think Frank. The advantage of Frank is he can change systems, and didn't do that. Number two, I don't think we have the players to play this attacking football that our fans go on about. I just don't think we have the players. So. And if you're going to sack him, I'd rather wait till the summer because at least Pochettino will be available, Glasner will be available. Like the options are like way better in the summer, and it's not like we're in trouble. I don't like with Chelsea. The Maresca thing's more personal, I think, but it's not like we're in trouble. Like we're going to get relegated. I don't think it's going to happen. So we're better off if we're going to sack him, waiting till the summer. I don't think there's any point in sacking him now, even though our fans apparently booed him today. I don't know. Wasn't there? But like that's what I heard. Yeah, like they'll seem boring Tottenham. I don't know if you could hear it on the TV. Apparently that was our fans. It wasn't yours. I thought it was.
Well, I think it was. But I mean, you got to feel for them because that it's not great. Is that you're not giving your fans much hope with what they're doing on the pitch and it's not looking great. It's not, exciting football or anything. I mean, you've gone from one extreme with big Ange, with really entertaining sometimes, really front, what's it, low, high block,
high
the field, and then playing really, really attacking football, and then the other extreme of dull, negative, sort of, behind the ball, parking the bus, or whatever, with Frank. So,
but I just don't think because obviously we lost Kulusevski and Maddison injured. They've been injured for most of the whole season, and then you got Son who's gone, and we didn't replace him. We didn't buy a left winger, so that's apparently between them they had like 80 plus goal and 7 assists between them or something. So you've taken that out of the team. I don't know why they're expecting us to play this attacking football. I just don't see what players we have. Like, the problem with our fans, right? They'll slate our attackers. They'll say, "Oh, Richardson's shit. Oh, Odebert's not like Tell's rubbish," and then they'll expect us to play this attacking football. So I don't understand. Like, they spend 10 minutes saying, "Oh, he's rubbish. He's rubbish. He's rubbish." Oh, but Frank should be playing attacking football with these players still. Richardson can't finish, but we should be scoring more goals. It's like, but he's our main striker.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Solanke's injured, so yeah.
I mean, these are obviously these are your fixtures. Hold on a minute. I was on it. Hold on. I'll just get back. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, yeah, I'll get back to that. And these are your fixtures there. So what can you see happening? You got Sunderland at home.
Hard game.
So that's this Sunday, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And, Bournemouth, who are in free fall at the moment and not looking great. That's away, and you're doing well away somehow.
Yeah. I think we'll probably draw to Sunderland and beat Bournemouth, and then lose to Villa.
Yeah.
So I think we'll yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll beat West Ham. I don't know about Dortmund yet. It's too early. And then Burnley away, I think we'll probably win. And then Frankfurt away, I don't know. Then we've got City at home, I think, on the first. And then United away. Oh, look at February. Look at those 4 fixtures in February.
Yeah.
These three are at home. These three are at home. These three are at home.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's looking hard for you, isn't it? For you lot. So
the thing is, if they keep Frank, they have to give him players this window. But what players they're going to give him, I don't know. Like, I don't know whether they're going to give him players that they view as club players or players that they view as Frank players. You know, so, and how much are they going to spend? Because if they spend a little, then I'm like, maybe they're not that invested in Frank. But if they drop 80 million on this dear Monday, because I've seen crazy numbers about this guy, crazy, then I'll be like, okay, maybe they are investing in Frank. And they will give him time because, like they did with Amorim at United, they went and bought Sesko for 75 and Bremer for whatever much it was, and Cunha, 3 big money signings. They're obviously not going to sack Amorim unless it gets like really, really bad. I don't think they're going to sack him. So if Spurs do something similar in January, it doesn't have to be 3, but if they went and bought like a £75 million player or something, or 68, 70, then I don't think they're going to sack him. I think they'll stick with him. But if they don't, if we get these loans with options and stuff, then maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe we won't keep him.
I mean, there's also quite a few names being thrown about of players that you're after, and obviously, as you say, that Diamande, I mean, that's going to be crazy money, I think, by the looks of that. But you know,
it's mental. It's mental money. Yeah.
Yeah, if he's that good, I suppose. Yeah, going to spend it all on him, But yeah, these other ones you got for March, Fulham there, Crystal Palace, Liverpool away.
Liverpool away.
Yeah.
Forest.
Yeah.
I think our second last game is Chelsea or something, isn't it? I think. Chelsea away, second last game is Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
Got Villa away in May as well. Not great.
Yeah. Where can you see yourself being there? At what position?
Mid-table.
Yeah.
Mid-table. I think we're going to finish like 10th, something like that. 11th.
Yeah, you don't think you'll be up like top 8 or 7 or anything? Or...
Maybe, but I think with Spurs it depends. If we get knocked out the Champions League and we drop out the FA Cup early and we just play one game a week, maybe we could sneak into the top 6, 7, maybe. And we buy some decent players in January as well. But problem with Spurs, we, as Frank has learned and as our fans should learn by now, it's hard to juggle all these different competitions at the same time. Like, it's really difficult, especially with the injuries we have and the squad we have and lack of quality we have. To be fair to Frank, he's rotated, I think, quite well. I think he's rotated well, even though it's not always worked out. I think he's rotated well in terms of the minutes for the players. But then, it's just you can't win with it really, because we went through a period where we rotated a lot, and then our fans were moaning that we're rotating too much. So he plays two weeks in a row, play the same team. And I think we lost the second week or something. And they're like, no, don't play this team. So it's like, do you know what I mean? So I think it's just, personally for me, I'd rather keep him. I don't think we should sack him. But we'll just see what happens, I guess. Unless it gets really bad, I don't think we'll sack him.
No, it's not a crisis or anything, is it? Let's be honest.
No.
You've had it worse. You had it with Big Ange when you were 17th down there. But yeah, of course, you won that trophy. But
I do think that's had an effect on us this season, because, players looking at Spurs, I know we won the Europa League, but we also finished 17th. So it's not like we say we won Europa League and finished 7th or something. I don't know. I do think that's had an effect on what players we've been able to get, because unless we can sell them a project, they're going to think, oh, this team finished 17th last season. Where are they going? Because, I do think it has an effect on players when they pick.
Yeah. What was your sort of ambitions for the team? Did you feel what do you think you could achieve here for this year? Now for the season, do you think you're going to win anything, trophy maybe, or what? Or is that possible?
I think we'll finish top 10. That's about it. I don't think there's
no trophy.
No, I don't see it. Champions League, forget it. We're not good enough to win the Champions League. That's crazy.
FA Cup, you could do something in the FA Cup.
I guess, but we'd have to get really favourable draws, I think. And we've got Villa at home as the first game. So, that's not going to be an easy game. They knocked us out last year when we played at Villa Park.
You have got it tough there, man. Definitely. But
they're really good this year. Villa this year they're just on
as you say, you don't think you do anything in Champions League, but I don't think you get anything there. But obviously, there's FA Cup to come, and that's possibly what we can do now. FA Cup, we can have a good run there. We were out of the Carabao Cup, so unfortunately,
Palace won it. So Glaston's a great manager, but Palace won it, and obviously Wigan won it years ago. So it's not like you can't win it. It's just you need to have some favourable draws as well. Going there, we need to beat Villa obviously the first game. So for us, it's it's not exactly easy.
Well, we got Sheffield Wednesday, mate. So we're actually it's quite good for us.
Are you at home or away? Is it home?
Away.
Where are they? Are they in the Championship Wednesday?
Yeah. They're in shit, aren't they? They're in real shit. They've got deducted points and everything in administration almost and whatever. So they're pretty much going to go down. All their deducted points. So it's quite easy for us, isn't it? You would say, but then we said that Plymouth, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then what happened there? So. But no,
strange.
Surely we're going to win that, bro. Easy.
Surely going to win that game.
Yeah, definitely. But it's good. It would be something to do well in the FA Cup, but it's not the be all and end all for me. I think we're sort of if we finish well in the Premier, we can get in the top 10, maybe mid-table, whatever. That'd be pretty good for Andrew's first season,
Yes, it's first season, so
yeah, it's not bad. I'm still not certain about him, as a manager. I'd like to see what he'd do in his second season, but I think there's some promise there. There is some real promise, and we've done well in most games, and we are ninth now in the Premier. It's looking okay. We're not down there. We're not struggling down near the bottom. So I'm happy with that.
The 4 more wins, you're basically fine anyway. I think. Yeah. 4 or 5 wins.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go against him at all yet. I think maybe if he's really poor in his second season, maybe.
Yeah.
But I've got to cut him some slack for his first season now.
Yeah.
But I'd just like to see if he can bring anyone else in. I'd like to see some new players in as well. This month. So apparently, all the players we seem to go for, Sunderland and whatever, seem to go for as well, and seem to nick him off us basically.
All right.
Which I hate. We're after somebody in it saying, "Oh, Sunderland are after him as well." I've got fuck off. Why? Man, it's just a fucking nightmare. But apparently, we're still after that Joey Veerman. We're trying to sign him again. Apparently, so that still might happen. Who knows? Is it PSV? I think he's at. So
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a great signing. I think you can see a Dutch international. So that'd be a pretty good signing for us. I think we were after this. I think it's a Brazilian one or something, but I think someone else are after him as well. I think it's Jose Mourinho. Who's he manager at? Mourinho? They're talking about
Benfica.
Yeah.
Benfica.
So maybe, no doubt they're getting, no doubt. So we'll lose out on that one. But yeah, I think there will be a few. I think we're going for. Just see. Hopefully, we might get at least one in. That'd be good. But thanks for coming on the stream again, bro. It's been great.
I'm just checking because apparently it's going to snow. Sorry, I was just looking at the weather on my computer. It says snow warning. Someone's saying it's about to snow.
Yeah, I heard about snow as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's your thing. I'll put your thing in there this time. Your link.
Yeah. Also, please subscribe to my channel, Hasper TV.
Yeah.
I do have a match coming out tomorrow morning, so.
Oh right. What you got another stream?
No, I recorded it. Also, I should be live tomorrow. I'm live tomorrow at 5:30. I can send you the link if you want. I'm going to live tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah,
I should be able to. Come on or whatever. Yeah.
I'll send you the link. Yeah.
I see you had was it Eugene as well on there the other day?
Yeah, Eugene. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that. Yeah, that was a good stream, mate. Good stream there, man. So,
Eugene's funny.
He's brilliant, isn't he? Yeah. Really great. I mean, because you think about the hours he has to. Is it at night time? Isn't it? He's doing almost.
So when Spurs play in the evening games at like 8 o'clock, it's like 4 a.m. I think something 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, in the morning.
Yeah.
It's that's crazy.
Dedication. Yeah.
No, man, but he's good, mate. Because I had him on mine at once or twice.
I remember actually. Yeah.
But no, he's another great supporter. Long suffering fan of Spurs.
Yeah.
But but no, man. I hope you do well this season anyway. And I hope we do. But I mean, we'll see. And obviously, as you say, we should be able to get on your stream hopefully tomorrow. That'd be great. And just send me the link, Gary, and that'd be good. And hopefully, I should be able to get on there. I don't think I've got a lot on tomorrow, to be honest. So we're into the new year, of course, and all gone very quickly again. I was at London last night. Watching the display, fireworks display and everything, up in London, and the music, Ronan Keating and all that were on there.
Oh, right. Oh, you went? Oh.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was mad. Got back at like 3 or 4 in the morning. So I'm pretty knackered, to be honest with you.
Oh, no, okay. I was just with family yesterday, so.
Was you?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right, man.
I think it's the people next door.
Yeah, that's all right. Anyway, you like celebrate the new year, it's cool, isn't it? So.
Yeah. I've been up to London before. I've been up to London before, actually.
Yeah. You near in London then as well? Or you around London?
Yeah, I've been. During New Year's, I've been up. This is maybe 2011, 2012, that sort of time, 2013, one of those ones.
Oh right. Yeah. But you live in West London, didn't you, or what? Or you?
No, North London.
North London, sorry. North London or what? Or
Yeah.
yeah, man. Because
I'm just getting the
how
link.
far are you? Quite near the ground then, or Spurs
Yeah,
ground?
yeah. I could. Sounds a bit mad. To drive there, it's probably like 20 minutes. 20 minutes,
Oh right.
15, 20 minutes. Yeah. Because really, Spurs and Arsenal are the two nearest grounds to me, actually. But my dad obviously picked Spurs from years ago. But like, they're both, the local teams, I guess.
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I did almost. Well, I did actually support Arsenal for a little while.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I don't know why. But I mean, I always thought Brentford's like my main team. Though they were sort of second. Because I always used to go. My dad started taking me to the beach, Griffin Park.
It makes a difference because, like, my dad took me to Spurs. But when I was growing up, I used to have a soft spot for United. So, because obviously they were the biggest team growing up, like,
Yeah, they had all the big, like as I say, when I was growing up in Liverpool, United, all that. Well, sort of Arsenal, I suppose. Even Tottenham, you could say, really big as well. But yeah, you always sort of like, the big teams were supported more. Liverpool, United, whatever, were all supported more, and these other teams were not thought of. And I'm like, I thought I'm telling my mates I support Brentford. They just laughed at me, basically. And, well, why? They're still a good team. They're not,
one of my friends actually supports Fulham. Some guy I play football with supports Fulham. But he support United. Like you said, you support Arsenal, that sort of thing. But he started going to Fulham. He started going to Fulham, and he supports Fulham. So yeah. But I think it's interesting because you see, like, the way you're like, it's very different. I think on the team you support as an expectations, and but it's interesting to see different perspective because obviously, I don't know if I'm lucky or unlucky enough to support a team that wants to play in Europe every year. I don't know. Because the expectations are just a lot higher, and you pay because you just pay more. Like I've seen tickets are like a lot more expensive. So I don't know it's good or bad, or whether you support a team where it's like, you pay a lot less, so your expectations are just not as high, so you kind of less disappointed. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I always thought there's a major difference when you're going up from the lower leagues. I remember with us, how much it costs from being hardly anything, £5 or something, or a bit more to get into the match. There's hardly anything you paid, and now you're paying up to like 60 odd or more, or 70 odd, 80 odd, 100 odd, or whatever for these tickets. It's extortionate,
It makes a lot of difference. Yeah,
man. But anyway, mate, I'm going to bounce because I'm just so knackered now. I'm tired, man. As I say, I was, up watching all that. I was, getting back about 4 in or something.
Yeah.
And just about managed to get up and do all these streams today. So,
I'm
going to.
At least I don't think you had a good night. It's fine. So, yeah.
Yeah, but just got to go, man. I'm just,
That's okay.
so
All right. Hope to see you tomorrow then. Take care.
Yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, thanks for coming on, Harry. And I'll definitely be on there tomorrow, man. Don't worry.
Cool. Thanks, man. Take care, man.
Cheers, bro. Have a good one, yeah. Take care. But thanks to him, Harry, again. As I say, got his thing here at Hasper92. Go and follow him there. Brilliant. Great channel. Great bloke. Lovely bloke. And, he supports Spurs, but somebody has to. No one's perfect, are they? But anyway. anyway, guys, it's been a great stream once again. Follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182, and sub to Mr. B over Football Chat, and smash those likes. And many thanks for getting me to 201 subs last year. But keep subbing into the new year, guys, which we are into now, of course. You know, we're almost at the end of New Year's Day, to be honest. That's gone so quick, you know. We had New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, gone in a flash. So we're already going to be into the second day of January. Yeah, mad, isn't it? So, anyway, guys, as I say, please keep smashing those likes, subbing. I've got to see if I don't know if I've got any more subs. I'll just quickly check, guys. Just want to make sure. I may have some more. I don't know. Let's have a look. Right. Sorry, guys. I'll be back soon. I'm just looking. Yeah, I think. No, still 201, but that's fine. That's all good for me. But please get them views up, especially for my Buzz stream earlier. I've only got 24 views. Please try and check that out, guys. It was really good. Good stream. I had Harry on there, another Harry Minton was on there. So check that one out, guys, and get the views up on that, and the subs, and smash those likes and everything, you know. But thanks once again. I'm going to bounce, as I say, I'm pretty knackered after, you know, being up most of the night at London, at that firework display and everything. You know, wishing that, you know, bringing in the new year, basically. So I'm going to bounce. I'm going to head off. I'm going to get some well-earned sleep, rest, and I'll be up again tomorrow, and we'll be another stream or two tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be on Harry's one. I'll get on there tomorrow, and then I'll do one or two of my own. Not sure what yet. Maybe a buzz or something again. I don't know, but no doubt there'll be something tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Thanks once again. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Bye.